Han Xin was a military general who served Liu Bang during the Chu-Han contention and contributed greatly to the founding of the Han dynasty. Han Xin was named as one of the three heroes of the early Han dynasty, along with Zhang Liang and Xiao He. Han Xin is best remembered as a brilliant military leader for the strategies and tactics he employed in warfare, some of which became the origins of certain Chinese idioms. In recognition of Han Xin's contributions, Liu Bang conferred the titles of King of Qi on him in 203 BC and King of Chu in the following year. However, Liu Bang feared Han Xin's growing influence and gradually reduced his authority, demoting him to Marquis of Wine in late 202 BC. In 196 BC, Han Xin was accused of participating in a rebellion and lured into a trap and executed on Empress Lu Ji's orders. Early life. Han Xin lived a childhood in destitution as his father died early. He was despised by those around him as he often relied on others for his meals. He had a keen interest in military strategy and spent his time studying military treatises and practicing sword techniques. Once, when he was suffering from hunger, he met a woman who provided him with food. He promised to repay her for her kindness after he had made great achievements in life, but it was rebuffed by her. On another occasion, a hooligan saw Han Xin carrying a sword and challenged him to either kill him or crawl through between his legs. Han Xin knew that he would become a criminal if he killed him, hence instead of responding to the taunts, he crawled through between the hooligan's legs and was laughed at. Several years later, after becoming the king of Chu, Han Xin returned to his hometown and found the woman who fed him and rewarded her with 1,000 taels of gold. Han Xin also found the hooligan and instead of taking revenge, he appointed the hooligan as a Zhongwei. He said, "This man is a hero. Do you think I could not have killed him when he humiliated me? I would not become famous even if I killed him then. Hence, I endured the humiliation to preserve my life for making great achievements in future service under Xiang Yu." In 2009 BC, Han Xin joined Xiang Liang's rebel army when rebellions erupted throughout China to overthrow the Qin dynasty. Han Xin continued serving Xiang Yu after Xiang Liang was killed in action at the Battle of Dingtao. He was not placed in high regard and worked as a sentry and prepared meals. He constantly proposed strategies to Xiang Yu but was ignored. In 2006 BC, Han Xin deserted Xiang Yu's army and went to join Liu Bang. Service under Liu Bang during the Chu-Han contention. Initially, after joining Liu Bang's army, Han Xin was not given any important roles. Once, he violated military law and was due to be punished by execution. When it was his turn to be beheaded, Han Xin saw Xiao Ying and said, "I thought the king wanted to rule an empire. Why is he killing valiant men then?" Xiao Ying was surprised and spared Han Xin's life and recommended him to Liu Bang. Liu Bang was not impressed with Han Xin and put him in charge of food supplies. During that time, Han Xin met Xiao He, who recognized his talent. In 2006 BC, Liu Bang was granted the title of King of Han by Xiang Yu after the latter divided the former Qin Empire into the 18 kingdoms, and was relocated to the remote Bashu region. Some of Liu Bang's men became discontented after spending months in Bashu and deserted. Meanwhile, Han Xin was expecting Xiao He to recommend him to Liu Bang, but he had not received news for a long time, so he became disappointed and left as well. When Xiao He heard that Han Xin had left, he immediately rushed to find Han and bring him back, and did not manage to inform Liu Bang in time. Xiao He eventually caught up with Han Xin and managed to persuade Han to go back with him. This event gave rise to the saying, "Xiao He chases Han Xin under the moonlight." In the meantime, Liu Bang had a nervous breakdown after hearing a rumor that Xiao He had also deserted him. While he was relieved when he saw Xiao He returning with Han Xin, he angrily asked Xiao, "Of all those who deserted, Why did you only choose to go after Han Xin? He then strongly recommended Han Xin to Liu Bang, saying that Han's talent was unmatched. Liu Bang accepted He's suggestion and held a special ceremony to appoint Han Xin as a general, conquering the three Qins after his appointment. Han Xin analyzed the situation for Liu Bang and devised a plan for Liu to conquer Xiang Yu's western Chu kingdom. In late 2006 BC, Liu Bang's forces left Hanzhong and prepared to attack the three Qins in Guanzhong. Han Xin ordered some soldiers to pretend to repair the gallery roads linking Guanzhong and Hanzhong, while sending another army to secretly pass through Chenkang and make a surprise attack on Zhang Han. Zhang Han was caught off guard and the Han forces emerged victorious, proceeding to take over Sima Xin and Dong Yi's kingdoms. The strategy employed by Han Xin, known as Mingxiu Zhandao and Du Chenkang, became one of the 36 stratagems. Battle of Jingsuo. After the conquest of the three Qins, Liu Bang allowed Han Xin to lead an army to attack Zhang Han's remnant forces in Feiqiu, while he personally led an army to attack Chu's capital of Pengcheng, capturing it in 205 BC. Xiang Yu turned back from his campaign in the Qi kingdom to retake Pengcheng and defeated Liu Bang by surprise in the Battle of Pengcheng. Liu Bang retreated to Xingyang after his defeat. He was placed in charge of Guanzhong and he sent Han to lead reinforcements to help Liu Bang. Han Xin defeated Chu forces in the Battle of Jingsuo and drove them east of Xingyang. Northern campaign. In late 2005 BC, Liu Bang put Han Xin in command of an army and sent him to conquer the rival kingdoms in northern China. Han Xin's first target was Western Wei, ruled by Wei Bao, who defected to Xiang Yu's side after initially surrendering to Liu Bang. Han Xin tricked Wei forces into cornering themselves at the border and made a surprise attack on any with another force, scoring victory and capturing Wei Bao in battle. Shortly later, Han Xin proceeded to conquer the Dai kingdom and captured Dai's chancellor, Qia Shuo. Han Xin's army advanced further to attack the Zhao kingdom. He scored another tactical victory against the 200,000-strong Zhao army with a smaller force in the Battle of Jingxing. After his victory, Han Xin sent a messenger to Zhang Tu asking for his surrender, and Zhang Tu agreed to submit to Liu Bang. In late 2004 BC, Liu Bang ordered Han Xin to lead an army to attack the Qi kingdom. However, Liu Bang later sent Li Yizhi to persuade Tian Guang to surrender, without informing Han Xin. Kuai Tong advised Han Xin to proceed with the invasion because if Li Yizhi succeeded in persuading Qi to surrender, his contributions would outshine Han Xin's. Hence, Han Xin ordered an assault on Lixia and went on to capture Kuai's capital of Linzi. Tian Guang already had the intention of surrendering, but the attacks angered him and he felt betrayed by Li Yizhi and had Li executed. In the meantime, Xiang Yu sent Longzhu to lead an army to reinforce Tian Guang. Han Xin achieved another decisive victory against the combined forces of Qi and Chu at the Battle of Wei River. Han Xin later sent a messenger to Liu Bang, requesting that Liu appoint him as the acting king of Qi. At that time, Liu Bang was trapped in Xingyang by Xiang Yu and Han Xin's request angered him, because he was expecting Han to come to his aid. However, Zhang Liang and Chen Ping cautioned Liu Bang against rejecting the request because Han Xin may become discontented and would rebel, putting them in a dangerous situation. Liu Bang reluctantly agreed to Han Xin's request. Meanwhile, Xiang Yu sent Wu Shi to persuade Han Xin to declare independence from Liu Bang and form an alliance with him, in hope of losing an opponent on the northern front. However, Han Xin refused to renounce his loyalty to Liu Bang. Battle of Gaixia. In 2003 BC, Liu Bang came to an armistice with Xiang Yu, known as the Treaty of Hong Canal, which divided China into west and east under their respective domains. Shortly after, Liu Bang renounced the treaty and led an attack on Xiang Yu's forces, which were retreating east. Liu Bang sent messengers to request assistance from Han Xin and Peng Yu, informing a three-pronged attack on Western Chu. But Han Xin and Peng Yu did not mobilize their troops, and Liu Bang was defeated by Xiang Yu in the Battle of Guling. Liu Bang retreated back to his territory and strengthened his defenses, while sending messengers to Han Xin and Peng Yu again, promising to grant him land and titles if they helped him defeat Xiang Yu. Han Xin and Peng Yu brought their armies to meet Liu Bang in late 203 BC, and Han suggested using a strategy of ambush on 10 sides to weaken Xiang Yu's forces before making a final assault. The plan succeeded, and by 2002 BC, Xiang Yu was trapped in Gaixia and surrounded by Han forces on all sides. He attempted to break out of the encirclement and eventually arrived at the bank of the Wu River, where he made a last stand before committing suicide. After Xiang Yu's death, China was unified under Liu Bang's rule, and Liu granted Han Xin the title of King of Chu in recognition of his contributions. Months later, Liu Bang was proclaimed emperor, and became historically known as Emperor Gouge of Han. Demotion. In 2002 BC, Zhong Laimo, who was wanted by the Han government, came to Han Xin and requested for refuge. On account of their past friendship, Han Xin protected Zhong Laimo and let him stay in his house. When Emperor Gouge heard that Zhong Laimo was hiding in Han Xin's fief, he ordered Han to arrest Zhong Lai, but Han refused. A year later, Gouge heard rumors that Han Xin was plotting a rebellion. Chen Ping proposed to Gouge to lure Han into a trap and capture him, on the pretext of ordering him to attend a meeting in Chen. Meanwhile, Zhong Laimo committed suicide to prevent Han Xin from getting into trouble. Han Xin brought Zhong Laimo's severed head to meet Gouge later and explain his innocence, but Gouge ordered Han to be arrested. Han Xin exclaimed, "It is true when people say, the hunting dog becomes food as well after it is used to hunt game. A good bow is discarded when there are no birds left for shooting. An advisor dies after he helps his lord conquer a rival kingdom. Now that the empire is in place, I no longer serve any purpose." Although Gouge pardoned Han Xin and released him later, he still demoted Han from King of Chu to Marquis of Wine. Death. After his demotion, Han Xin knew that Gouge was beginning to distrust him and become more wary of him, because Han Xin had proven himself to be such a brilliant military leader that he even had the ability to seize Gouge's empire for himself. Hence, Han Xin claimed to be ill and stayed at home most of the time to reduce Gouge's suspicions. Around 197 BC, Chen Chu met Han Xin before leaving for Julu, requesting for Han's support in an uprising against the Han dynasty. Not long later, Chen Chu rebelled and Gouge personally led an army to suppress the rebellion. While Gouge was away, Empress Luji heard rumors of Han Xin's involvement in the rebellion, and she plotted with Xia He to lure Han into a trap. Han Xin was arrested and executed in a torturous manner in Changle Palace, along with his mother, wife and close relatives. Han Xin's clan was exterminated on the Empress's orders as well. Upon his return from his campaign, Gouge expressed both glee and regret when he learnt of Han Xin's death. He asked the Empress for Han Xin's last words, which were, "I regret not listening to Kuai Tong's advice." In legend, Gouge once promised Han Xin that if he faced heaven and stood firm on earth to the Han dynasty, he would not have Han Xin killed by any weapon used by soldiers. Hence, when Han Xin was executed, he was hung inside a great bell and pierced to death with swords made from wood or bamboo. As such, when he died, Han Xin was neither facing heaven nor standing firm on earth, and was not killed by any weapon used by soldiers. Legacy. Some Chinese idioms and sayings originating from the events in Han Xin's life are listed as follows. Shame of crawling through between someone's legs. Used to describe a humiliating incident. This idiom originated from the incident when Han Xin was bullied by a hooligan. See above for more information. when Han Xin selects his troops, the more the better, originated from a conversation between Han Xin and Liu Bang. Liu asked Han, "How many men do you think I can command?" To which Han Xin replied, "A maximum of 100,000. Liu Bang asked, "What about you?" And Han Xin replied, "The more the better." Liu Bang said, "So that means I cannot defeat you?" Han Xin explained, "No, my lord. You command generals while I command soldiers. Both success and failure are due to Xiao He. Life and death are due to two women." Xiao He helped Han Xin become a general, which enabled Han to put his talent to good use. However, Han Xin's downfall was also due to Xiao He. In his early days, Han Xin was given life by the old woman, who provided him with food. His death was due to Empress Lu Ji. Evaluation. Sima Qian commented on Han Xin as follows: "I've been to Wine, and the locals told me that when Han Xin was still a commoner, his ambition was very different from ordinary people's. When his mother died, he was too poor to give her a proper funeral. However, he found a scenic area, on high and flat ground and capable of housing thousands, and buried her there. I've personally been to his mother's grave and it was exactly like what the locals described to me. If Han Xin was more modest and unassuming, did not boast about his achievements, and not been so egoistic, he would have attained fame, glory and wealth. In that case, his contributions to the Han dynasty would be comparable to those of the Duke of Zhou, Duke of Shao, and Jiang Xia, and his descendants would be proud of him." However, Han Xin did not change himself for the better. Instead, when peace and stability had been restored in the empire, he plotted a rebellion and caused his clan to be implicated and exterminated. "Is this not heaven's will?" Sima Guang commented on Han as follows: "Many people would think that Han Xin was the first person to propose the grand plan for unifying China. He started his plan together with Gao Jin Hanzhong, conquered the three Qins, led a northern campaign to attack the kingdoms of Wei, Dai, Zhao, Yan and Qi, moved south to destroy Chu and Gaixia. As such, he is seen to have contributed greatly to the founding of the Han dynasty. When we look at how he rejected Kuai Tong's suggestion to declare independence, and how he received Gao Zhichen, how can we say he had the intention of rebelling? The reason for his rebellion was that he felt unhappy about losing his nobility title. Lu Wan was merely Gao Zhu's neighbor, yet he was appointed king of Yan, while Han Xin only received the title of a marquis and could only have audiences with Gao Zhu. Is this not an example of how Gao Zhu treated Han Xin unfairly? I think that Gao Zhu did treat Han Xin unfairly when he lured Han into a trap and captured him, but Han was also at fault, which led to his downfall. When Gao Zhu was at war with Xiang Yu and Xingyang, Han Xin had just conquered the Qi kingdom and did not turn back to support Gao Zhu, and instead requested to be appointed as acting king of Qi. Besides, during the Battle of Guling, Han Xin did not keep his promise to help Gao Zhu, and caused Gao Zhu to lose the battle. Since then, Gao Zhu had the intention of killing Han Xin but did not do so as he was not powerful enough yet. When Gao Zhu's empire came into place, Han Xin no longer served any purpose.